next level.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Coach Tiffany Parr with Phoenix Fitness Fanatics Magazine, elevating your mind, body, and spirit. We are taking center stage today on the Own It Publishing platform. I have one of our contributing writers here. I'm going to go ahead and just bring her on in. She is absolutely amazing. Hey, Coach Jeanna's in the house.
Hey,
How you doing? How you doing? Oh my goodness, it's always so amazing to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's always a joy to be here too. It's always good to be with the Phoenix Fitness Fanatic family. Yay. Thank you.
Yes. So everyone, you all have probably seen Coach Jeanna before on the show. She has been with us for some time now, I think about a year or so. You've probably seen her content in the magazine. If you have not subscribed, go to Phoenix Fitness Fanatics Mag 2021.com and go ahead and subscribe so you can see some of this woman's amazing content as well as some of the others that we have on the team as well. So Coach Jeanna. So Coach Jeanna is a health and wellness coach, holistic health and wellness coach as well. But today we're going to talk about some other absolutely amazing work that Coach Jeanna is doing. So Coach Jeanna, you are a visual artist. You do abstract art. So how cool is that? That's so freaking cool. So how does like abstract art and just that realm and the wellness realm, how does that kind of mesh together? Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for the opportunity to speak and share. Thank you so much, Tiffany. I appreciate you. Art is such a great way to release. It's so inspirational. I have inspirational art, abstract art, motivational with colors. I paint with vibrant colors and different shapes and sizes. And a lot of times it's like, what do you see art? Because I can create something where it's just, it's an image and someone will see something and then someone will see something else. And it's like, oh my gosh, I do not see what you see, but I do not mind. It's all good. And when you paint, you're just releasing and rejuvenating and expressing, and it's causing you to do some healing and some therapy and some transformation. And so I didn't know all of that was going on, but when I started, but that is what's going on. And then we've kind of found a pathway like a river, found a pathway where it's really tied into wellness, and I can expand and help other people express themselves too.
I love that. So I know we have been talking about your new class that you rolled out. You've been teaching art healing classes. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes. So in May was Mental Health Awareness Month. And so I was expanding and just trying some new things out, as you know. And it was something where I was like, people want to do art classes online, like virtual. Like, okay, let's try it. And the feedback has been amazing where I teach and we just do an image or a subject matter and then just teach and talk and teach and talk. And the feedback I got, my voice is amazing. It's so relaxing. It's so healing. It's like, oh my God, this was so fun. And activity too, where everyone can do and participate and do their own from home drawing. And as I teach, or they can do their own art. But the fun part about it is you're doing it together as a group. It's virtual, you're participating, and you're releasing, you're calming your mind down. Whatever is on your mind, You're focusing right in that moment, 30 minutes, an hour, or whatever on the session, and just focusing in on creating something for you. And so for me, I just get excited because it's like, you don't have to be a artist. You don't have to know what you're doing. It's just all about allowing yourself to have your own paint, your own paints, or even if you just have markers or crayons or colored pencils or whatever, that works too. Doing it as a group is really fun. And so it's healing, it's wellness, it's a part of therapy, it's transformational. Your mind just goes into these different creative spaces, and then you can just relax. And the whole point is just kind of just like calm down and just relax.
Yeah, I love that. So what, I mean, because you've been out there, rocking it out there as a coach, and, you're getting people healthy, and teaching them, these healthy lifestyle, habits, how to create that. What, like, created, what made you want to start having these types of classes, and incorporating this into your coaching?
Art is just sometimes individual, like a track, right? Your individual team, individual sport.
Hmm.
But when I have the classes, then it becomes more of a team, right? Because then everyone else gets to participate too. So it's a way for me to incorporate that other aspect, community aspect, family aspect. It's good, you can make an event for your spouse, your partner, kids can have family night, and we can do it together. You can do it without me or with me, but the whole point is just, releasing and having fun and doing something together, and sharing an experience or creating moments. The wellness piece is coming in from, not everyone wants to speak to a therapist. Not everyone feels comfortable about sharing, but most people are willing to try something new and like create something. So paintbrush might be foreign to them. Like, I don't know what to do with the color. Sometimes people will do a sip and paint, that kind of thing as a group session like that. But having this virtual is limitless. So you can just get together and come together as a group. You don't have to drive anywhere, but you can have, pick up your supplies. I will even send you a art kit if you don't want to go to the store and pick up supplies. And then we can have a session one on one. We can have a session in a group. Um, and if you're locally, I will have a session in person. And I've had a couple of those, and those are really good, both in a group session or even like a one on one kind of coaching therapy type session was really, really impactful and meaningful, both to the, quote unquote client, or got some really good transformation from just releasing from the painting experience.
Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome. Art is magical. Well, we're going to come back in just a few moments. We're going to break to a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with Coach Jeanna Brown.
Sounds good.
Mhm. All right, and we are back. This is Phoenix Fitness Fanatics Magazine, elevating your mind, body, and spirit. We have Coach Jeanna Brown today. This is Moments with Coach Jeanna, and we are talking about being well in art. art and the art healing classes that Coach Jeanna offers, and just how that is, incorporated with creating that, holistic health and lifestyle. So, Coach Jeanna, tell us, who are your classes for? Do you have to already know how to paint? Because that could be very intimidating. I mean, I'm not an artist, so who are these classes for?
I love this question. I love this question. I love this question because, sometimes people are like, I don't know how to paint. I can't do that. Oh, that's not for me. Or they'll say, oh my God, I love art. That is so great. When can I sign up? Where are we going? Like, where are you going to be? So it is for people who have zero experience, like have no idea, never painted before, ever. All the way up to the people who are like, oh yeah, I love to paint. And the more painting that I can do, the better. Because the whole outcome of the outcome of the experience or the session is to like just do it together and just have some fun and release, relax, relate. No, just kidding. Well, kind of. So that's who it's for. People who just want to have some fun and do something different and see what they can create. And then you have some memorable thing that you can keep with you because you have either if you got the canvas or a piece of paper or whatever. I try not to have it so rigid or strict where it's only acrylic paint or only a canvas, because sometimes that's not ideal or feasible. So if you can like even get a blank piece of paper, markers, crayons, color pencils, watercolors, anything that can like get you together to participate, um, that's fantastic. Because what happens through it, me speaking, is healing and therapeutic and relaxing. Other people participating, you see the discovery of like other people who are really good or not so good, but just having fun and allowing yourself. That's the biggest thing, is allowing yourself to try something different. I remember being in a session and they were attorneys, and a lot of two particular, they were just really going back and forth. I keep going out of the line. Oh my God, I messed up. Oh no, can I erase this? Like, so like with art, you get to be free and there are no rules, there's no lines. Like you get to do whatever you want and you can paint over the area you think you messed up on, and it's fine. Like
Yeah.
life is fine. So when you're like black and white used to like um, X's and O's, right? The number crunchers, bean counters, it used to say, where it has to equal something specific. Art is not like that. It's just like create. It'll be beautiful. Create. It'll be beautiful. I give guidelines, within parameters, but it's like have fun. Allow yourself the imagination. Imagination is everything.
Yeah, yeah. That's all about just being free and just don't be so stringent. When you're stringent, that creates stress, right?
Yes. That defeats the purpose of the class. Like, let it go. So what I learned is not everyone just is trained that way or feels comfortable in that way. You just some are I forget what it is in the personality types. The one that is very um, reads all the T's and C's, the terms and conditions. Those people who do that, they're the ones that have the toughest time with art because it like doesn't make sense to them, because it's like, okay, now this is not, there's no guidelines. Where are my parameters? Where can I, it's like just be free. So I love it because you can exercise that muscle of like, have fun, you guys.
Just
Trust
being a
yourself.
kid, just being fun,
Trust
right?
yourself. Trust yourself in a different way and it'll be okay. And you can laugh at yourself. You can
Right.
totally just have fun. It's like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Way better than I thought. Or like, oh my God, this is a hot mess. But I had so much fun though. See what I mean? So you just
Love
got to let it out some kind of way. And in the wellness space, that is really good for the soul. It's
Mm-hmm.
good for you around other people because you like camaraderie around other people. And
Yeah.
then it may give you permission to try something else that may be a little bit nerving or uncomfortable or, feels a little pressure on you to just try it.
Right.
Just let it go and try. It's okay. There's no way you can mess up. It's
It's so
healing.
it is
I love it.
healing, very much healing. I mean, I myself, I love to color. You know, I have my own little coloring books and my little drawer. You know, and my kid growing up, he would know like those are mom's coloring books. Those are mom's pencils and her crayons and everything. But I would just go off into my little corner and, do my little shading, have my little pencils. And it is you just feel like such a relief,
You do.
especially after a hard day, when your mind it's just been going just crazy and you just want to do something where you just don't even have to just think, just do, and just flow. I love that.
Problem solving all day, you just let it go. If you're a
Right.
person that's a decision maker or has to solve or think for other people all the
Mhm.
time, make decisions, it's a great way to just wind down and have some good music on and stuff like that. I didn't discover this until later in life, where, when I was younger, I kind of always did crafts. I have a good friend who has shown me my lineage along throughout the years of how crafts and painting and art has been a part of my life. And wasn't even aware because it's just like so fun. And I just like do stuff and then let it go and do something else. Um, but it has been with me a long time, painting on like wood blocks or artifacts and stuff like that. And it's like,
Yeah.
wow, I guess I really have been painting for a while. And then in 2015, I had my very first art show. And it's like I had accumulated so much art that a different friend said, okay, well, you got all this art now. What are we going to do? You need to have an art show,
Yeah.
an art exhibit. And I was like, an art show? Like, I don't know how to do that. Like, why would I do that? That's ridiculous. But I was convinced and I did. And so here we are. It was great. It was great. Very, very, very scary. You talk about being vulnerable. I had
Yeah.
over 100 art pieces, different sizes, different themes, genres of art. And I put them all in an art gallery and had my first art show and invited people. They call them pop-ups now.
Yeah.
And I was so nervous because they end up being like your babies, like
Right.
your little like things you created and you're sharing with. And people are going to judge you on it. They're going to like it or not like it or
Mhm.
be excited or whatever, but I got through it, and so it's evolved, and now I have an online presence. And then with the art healing piece is me teaching classes and stuff. It's just so rewarding because, like you said, it's a way to release and get other people involved. Not everyone is going to paint to like sell art, but there's ways to be participate in art, in the arts, and have your friends and family join you. And it's just, for me, like you said, it's like so fun. Like, how could you not?
Just have fun.
It's so
Exactly.
fun. Just like funny. So fun.
Right. We're gonna cut to another quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with Jeanna Brown. All right. And we are back. That was Upscale Online Biz Solutions. This is Coach Tiffany Parra here with Coach Jeanna Brown talking about art healing and just her journey to adding, art into her coaching practice and what that looks like. And that is just really awesome. So, Coach Jeanna, tell me, I mean, just going through this journey, you know, think back to your 21, 22-year old self. What's a message? What's something that that you would tell your 21, 22-year old self, knowing everything that you know now?
Yes. Woo wee. 22. Mm. Let's take it back. Take it back. So, if we had people like us in our life when we were 22, that's what I wish would have had happened. We're authors now. I knew I wanted to be an author at 22. I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur at that age, but it took me a while before I actually did it because I wasn't sure how to do it. There wasn't anyone around me that looked like me that was doing it, and so having the unction and the courage and the team, the support to say, this is what I want to do. Where are the resources? It's just like so much easier now than it was back then. But really listening to your intuition and what you're good at. What I'm good at is creating and connecting people. That's just like an easy, effortless thing for me to do. And so um, I would say go for it. That's what I would say.
Don't hold back. Just no holds barred. Just go for it. If it's a dream, whatever that is that gives you passion, just go for it, y'all. Right?
The more you delay, I feel like the more it costs you
Yeah.
because you lose time. Like the hourglass is ticking, whether you think of it that way or not. But sometimes you think you have more time than you do, and so we just need to just go ahead and do it. And we're gonna do it messy like spaghetti. We're gonna do it like falling over this or that. It's not gonna be
Right.
perfect, but you smooth it out. But you got to take make the necessary steps to go ahead and like get it going.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So, where can people see your art, learn more about the art healing, rejuvenation classes, how to work with you? Where can they find
Yes, you can go to jeannabrownart.com, where is my virtual art gallery. And in there, you can also see some of the links for classes or get on the waiting list for the next classes and that type of thing. And also get a free downloadable for an image that I have for you. So go to that website to get those yummy little nuggets and learn a little bit more too about how it all has come about. My style of art is really, I don't want to say eclectic, but kind of because you'll have my liquid pours and you have different images, and I have very inspirational and I like affirmations. I also do commission work. And so if there's something that is like a healing or something, um, you like a certain color or a certain word or a certain vibe, you can reach out to me and, see if I can do something for you, different sizes. And I'm really looking to start the apparel, putting things on different apparel. So that is something that and print work. Making prints, meaning not the originals, because right now it's been primarily just the originals, and so just giving a little bit more flexibility for people to have access to Jeanna Brown art, where it's not just only on originals. They cost more, so having prints is I have more accessibility. So I'm vibing into that space too, which is exciting. Yay! The holidays are coming up, so there will definitely be, Black Friday and moving forward, this and that deal here and there. So stay in the conversation to get on my newsletter and stuff like that. But the impact that really is great with, and that is JeannaBrownArt.com. I may have said that. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter on Jeanna Brown Art. Yes. I know it's a lot. We're like squeeze it in.
No, that is so exciting. But Jeanna, I just love having you on the show. Love having you in the Phoenix Fitness Fanatics family. You were just absolutely amazing. And one other question I just gotta ask though is, you are coaching. You are a woman of so many hats. How do you balance it all?
So kind of like, concentrated. I like to do like a bunch at a certain time and then ease off and then pivot and do spend my time in other areas and then sprinkle along the way, consistent with coaching clients as I come and go. And then, but painting is just always kind of there. But I tend to have like sessions where it's just like, spend a lot of time doing it and then like ease off it and doing other projects or what have you. But it's always
just a flow.
Lovely.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Jeanna. Again, I just love having you on the show. Love your energy and just love what you're doing with, really bringing, the art, into this whole wellness side of the house, because it is. I mean, it's very therapeutic and very healing. So,
the other thing too that I notice, there's just not a lot of Black females that are in this space, and so that's one of my sweet spots too, where someone like me, just being me, is just not so prominent. And when you just want someone that you can connect to, that maybe you can relate to, whether it's because of the gender or ethnicity or whatever, is a way to just like take advantage, because I'm not sure how long that I'll be able to actually stay in the space when things start to pop off in the other careers and stuff that I do. But I love sharing and very philanthropic, as you know, giving back. Proceeds in the past have gone to cancer awareness. Last year when I had my art show in October, and always being very philanthropic in different arenas, domestic violence, women's shelter. Giving back is really important to me, no matter what it is. So,
yeah, no, that's very important. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much. So, thank you everyone so much for joining us today. You all, like, this isn't the end of Jeanna. Y'all gonna continue to see Jeanna, because Jeanna just has amazing energy. Again, she's one of our contributing writers. So definitely subscribe to the magazine. And if you want some help in, creating some amazing art and just kind of tapping into that creative side, or you just, you want some information on how to find balance mentally, physically, spiritually, just reach out to Jeanna. Again, tap into the resources that are right here in front of you, y'all, because this life is hard, but if you have the right tools and the right people on your side, you cannot fail. So again, I thank you.
Can I say one thing before you go? CoachJeanna.com is the wellness coaching website too, that you can just like pop into on that space, because I forgot to mention CoachJeanna.com. So you can find me over there too. So
yay. CoachJeanna.com, y'all. All right. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take it to the next level.